What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fragrance Fraternity. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for spending some of your time here with me today. Going to tell you about 13 of my favorite inexpensive fragrances that I got this year that I think you guys are going to absolutely love. Quick shout out to all the members in the fraternity. Growing the channel. It is over 1,000 now. Can't say how much I appreciate you guys. Seriously, thank you so much for the support and the continued interaction and everyone leaving comments. Let me know what you're wearing, what kind of scents you like. Always love chatting with you guys and building up this community. It's been really awesome to see. So I started my channel this year for anyone who may be new to me. And yeah, we're just going to try to keep it growing and keep the positive community that we're building growing strong. I will be doing a giveaway here next week. I've been scouring the rack stores trying to find something worthy of giving away to you guys, but they have been completely empty. The Christmas shoppers have just eradicated the stock. So I want to give you guys something sick to show my appreciation. So pretty much going to be next week. I'm going to try to get something good for you guys. We'll do a giveaway for the 1,000 members of the fraternity. Thank you guys again. Let's get it started with today's list. First up, we have Chrome, Azzaro Chrome Eau de Parfum, a flanker that kind of gets forgotten in the line. A really nice blue shower gel fresh scent with a little bit of that metallic quality the Chrome fragrances have. And just the perfect fragrance for out of the shower use. If you want just something easy, a dumb reach, fresh and clean. I know there's a lot of fragrances like that, but this one is just really appealing and it does something that others don't. Kind of smells like Blue Noir, not Blue Noir, Polo Blue Parfum, Deep Blue Parfum, if you're familiar with that fragrance. Very similar scent profile here and just a great daily wear that I go back to time and time again. I think you guys are really going to enjoy if you get your nose on Azarro Chrome Eau de Parfum. Next one up we have is Coach Platinum. So in the past I've said that I'm not a big fan of this fragrance, and as the seasons have changed, as the weather has come down, it's gotten cooler, I've been enjoying this one more and more. I think you really have to wear this one more in the fall and winter to appreciate how well the vanilla comes across and the black pepper vibe that it has. So in the cooler months, I've been really enjoying this one, and this one has definitely gone up in the rankings as far as personal enjoyment for me. It does have a little bit of the Sauvage smell, which pretty much all the Coach for Men fragrances have a bit of similarity to Sauvage. I imagine if Sauvage was just more of a vanilla forward fragrance, that's basically what you're getting here with Coach Platinum. Nice reflective bottle. You can see the juice if you shine a light through it. But if you enjoy the Sauvage scent profile and you want something with a little bit more of a vanilla forward take on it, check out Coach Platinum. I don't think you're going to be disappointed with that one. Next one up we have is a fragrance that is mostly worn in the summer and one that I really enjoyed wearing in the summer, but still go back to it every now and then. This is Abercrombie Fitch. This is First Instinct. It's got this watermelon freshness to it, a little bit of this spice going on as well, but really like an airy, sparkly, effervescent, ozona kind of fresh watermelon smell for men. Semi-unique as far as fragrances that are released today. You don't get too many things with this particular scent profile anymore. It's got a little bit of similarity to like Chic for Men, if you're familiar with that one, or maybe like slightly similar to Banana Republic Metal Rain. Something in that vein. Very much a summer scent though, and definitely more on the youthful side, but I think anybody could wear this. I'm pushing up on 30 and I love to wear this one from time and time again. So First Instinct from Abercrombie Fitch is a solid affordable fragrance. All right, next one up from the House of Banana Republic. I swear I'm the only one that mentions this one. This is Slate Arctic. This one gets no love from anybody. It's pretty much only found in the rack stores. Don't even really see it much online, but if you guys see this one out and you like sweet fragrances, I think it's definitely worth snagging. It's like a $20 fragrance. It's got a little bit of the stronger with you DNA and a little bit of like this bubblegum sweetness. Not as prominent as something like Invictus, but you just get a little splash of it. It's like a sweeter take on the stronger with you DNA. Smells pretty good quality for the price and lasts a really long time with great projection. I can do 4 or 5 sprays and this thing lasts 8 to 10 hours easily. So a lot of value here with Banana Republic Slate Arctic. If you guys see it, you like sweet fragrances. If you like the stronger with you DNA, I think it's definitely worth snagging. Next one up we have is from the house of Calvin Klein. This is Calvin Klein Defy Eau de Parfum. So if you're not into leather, or maybe you're just diving into leather, or you want to see if it's for you, Check out Calvin Klein Defy Eau de Parfum. It does have that prominent leather nuance, but it's definitely more of a designer take on it, and it's definitely one that's a little bit easier to wrap your nose around. So whenever I'm in the mood for a leather fragrance, this is usually the one that I reach for. I'm not the biggest fan of leather, and I'm not like ready to wear ombre leather where it's just like 100% leather. Definitely, that's more a fragrance I like to smell than wear. But if you want something that has a leather nuance in there, but is very wearable at the same time, Calvin Klein Defy Eau de Parfum is a great choice to go with, especially in the cooler months. It just shines. Wear it with like a black leather jacket, and you're gonna be stunned with Defy EDP. Solid leather, fresh, mass appealing type leather fragrance. All right, next one up is just such a great dumb reach. It's Versace Dylan Blue. If you're a big fan of blue fragrances at all, you gotta throw this one in the collection. Just value for money is insane here. Embrox and freshness that you get with pretty much all the blue fragrances, but there's a really nice, beautiful grapefruit note here, and you get the brand name Versace, whatever that's worth too. So it's got great performance. I've worn this in the heat of the summer to work and lasted easily 8 hours with the sun beating down on me, and it could not be phased. And this also has good performance to work in the cooler months, cut through the cold. So if you like blue fragrances, this is kind of a staple, especially if you're just getting started into this game and you want to maybe dive into the world of blue fragrances. This is sort of becoming a must-have. Nothing is a must-have. I never tell you guys you have to buy anything, because I really don't think you need that many fragrances. What I have is just absolutely insane. But if you are diving into this hobby and you like blue fragrances, Dylan Blue is one that you should get your nose on, and especially the price that it's going for right now, it's an incredible value. It's really come down a lot. All right, next one up we have, keeping it blue, is Acqua Essenziale Blue Salvatore Ferragamo. Shout out to TLTG Reviews. He's put me and countless other people onto this beautiful blue powdery fragrance. It's definitely got a little bit thicker of an aroma than your typical blue fragrance. It's a little bit more mature than your typical blue fragrance. One that you could wear to work every single day. It's got a very professional smell to it. It's definitely a little bit more nuanced than a typical, Versace Dylan Blue, for example. A little bit more going on here with the cypriol oil. It does add a nice nuance to it, a little bit of a uniqueness as far as blue fragrances go. So you have to enjoy powdery fragrances though, because this does definitely lean more powdery, and that also makes it better to be worn in the fall and winter months. It's not so good for the summer. It does come off a little bit thick in the heat, so definitely more of a night out and more of a cooler season fragrance with Acqua Essenziale Blue. But beautiful fragrance here, and I gotta show you guys this. This is always fun. It really clicks in the place. Got a good click for you guys there. All right, check out Acqua Essenziale Blue. Shout out to Ross. Thank you for that recommendation. All right, next one up we have here is from the House of Hollister. This is my favorite Hollister fragrance to come out. This is Hollister Wave 2. Look at that cool gradient bottle. Isn't that sweet? This is a very similar scent profile to Invictus Aqua. So there's a lot of ways that you can smell like Invictus Aqua. The most common one that people go to is Legend Spirit, and I've even recommended Legend Spirit. I think that's a great fragrance. But there's a certain creaminess to Wave 2 that you just don't get in Legend Spirit, and you don't get in like Cool Water Wave, which I talk about a lot. There is that certain thickness to this fragrance, which I really enjoy. And it's got a little bit of this like banana smell going on as well. But, fresh, sweet fragrance here with Invictus Aqua, just very appealing. One that pretty much everybody's gonna love, and does lean a little bit more youthful, but perfect for school, perfect for going out, perfect for pretty much everything. This scent profile rocks. So definitely want to have something in the vein of Invictus Aqua if you're a fan of fresh and sweet fragrances like I am. Hollister Wave 2 is readily available at the rack store. It's always there, so this is definitely one you want to check out. More of a summer fragrance, but you can wear this in the winter. I think it does have enough sweetness to cut through the cold as well, so that's a good one to go with. All right, next one up is a very obvious choice. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I think you've heard every person who's ever started a YouTube channel about fragrance talk about this fragrance. So real quick, CK1 Shock, nice beginner, designer-friendly tobacco fragrance is what I'm trying to say. It does have like a little bit like this expensive lotion smell to me, but mainly it's the tobacco there with some nice warm spicy nuances going on. Great value for the money. Everyone raves about it for good reason, and I am no different than pretty much everybody else who thinks that this is a great fragrance. So this one's also at the rack store. Is $20. You get yourself a really, really nice smelling fragrance with CK1 Shock. Next one up we have is from the house of John Varvatos. This is John Varvatos Artisan Blue. I really like the way that they made this rope on this bottle. It makes you feel like you're on a pirate ship or something. Kind of gives me those Pirates of the Caribbean vibes, or something like that, with this medallion as well. And it's a very much a green fragrance, so don't let the name blue fool you. I don't know why they called it blue. This is 100% a green fragrance, very herbaceous, very much, very green. I actually wore this today as of when I'm filming this video, just to get refamiliarized with it a little bit, because I knew I was going to be including it in this review. And it does have a certain maturity. It has this like a certain heft to it. It kind of puts you in the mood of like getting stuff done. It means business. Like this fragrance, in my mind, this really means business, and it really puts you in that like, let's get stuff done type of mentality, or at least it does for me. So it's got a good maturity in there, and just, again, green, herbaceous, beautiful fragrance that smells way higher quality than the price you pay. That's pretty typical of these Varvatos fragrances. So Artisan Blue is a great choice. Next one up we have is a new release from this year. This is Lacoste L1212 Blanc Eau Intense. So I was able to snag this for $40 from the rack store. I was shocked when I saw this a couple months ago. I immediately snagged it. I was like, what, $40 for a brand new release? All right, yeah, sold, right? So this one reminds me of Jamba Juice, and shout out to Jeff from SoCal Scents. He's kind of the one that came up with this juice bar analogy with this fragrance, and I completely agree with it. It smells like, you're just coming into like a smoothie shop, and they're blending all these different fruits, and they're blending maybe like a shot of like that wheatgrass or whatever it is that they make, and it's all just kind of in the air jumbling together and creating this really nice aroma. It's a woody aromatic fragrance that does have some uniqueness to it and does make you think of a juice bar. So if that sounds appealing, this may be one that you want to grab. Lacoste Blanc Eau Intense. Next one up we have is from the house of Banana Republic. This is, again, Banana Republic, but this is from the Icon line. Had to include one of these. You guys know how I feel about this line with vintage green, 78 vintage green. So this is a green fragrance done in a very like barnyard, like hay, like you're on a farm and there's like wheat barrels rolling around. There's just dried up dirt and stuff. I don't know, not necessarily dirt, but whatever. Like there's wheat and all these like really herbal smells coming at you, and like these barnyard hay smells. That may not sound appealing, but this is definitely more for a fragrance lover, someone that's looking for something outside of the norm as far as green fragrances go, and quite stunning for the price range. Definitely an interesting fragrance, a little bit more divisive, but if you're looking for something a little bit more on the unique side as far as green fragrances go, vintage green may be one that you want to get your nose on. Gets a lot of love online for good reason. All right, last one up. Also a green fragrance, one that I haven't talked about in a while, but I am bringing it back. This is Lucky You by the Lucky brand. You can get this for like $20, $25. Beautiful green juice here, and very much a grassy fragrance. This has grass listed as a note even. This fragrance will remind you of fragrances from like the early 2000s, so you get a little bit of like this nostalgic smell, nostalgic feel to it. Like you're shopping at the mall in the early 2000s. That's what this one reminds me of. And as a quick bonus, you can use this cap as an eraser. I have tried it, but not sure who's still using pencils out there. But, quick bonus for you. But this one doesn't perform amazing, but the scent is very appealing, especially if you're a 90s baby like me and you like a little bit of early 2000s nostalgia in a bottle. That's basically what you're getting with Lucky You from the Lucky brand. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this list. Let me know down below what is one inexpensive fragrance that you picked up this year that you've been really rocking. I would love to know about it. I always love hearing from you. Again, thank you so much for 1,000 members of the fraternity. Let's keep growing. Let's keep being positive role members in our society, and be on the lookout for a giveaway coming this next week. All right, guys, take care. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.